For siege, call ally. Again, I don't really think we need to do this. Oh, we didn't capture the king. Unfortunate. We get some lands. I'm gonna switch this commander out for myself. Just because I have a ton of supply. We might actually need to come back home, actually. To play our units up. Are y'all worth anybody else to steal? No, it's just me. Get ourselves up to a decent amount of supply. I'm gonna call you into this war as well, because I think it's just, yeah, just prestige. I have a ton of prestige. That's gonna bring in another 10,000 men into the fight against Castile. You're basically already maxed out. And then I'm gonna have you come over here, siege territory in Leon. You're gonna, yeah, siege territory in Castile. And it's all looking pretty good. Badajos. I mean, the problem is, like, the more big countries there are, the harder it actually is to unify territory. They have to do so many multiple wars. You gotta wait for truces and all that. Like, it can be a real hassle. We have a Castilian army moving their way up north. Castilian army is once again dead. You're still in the capital. Can't really do anything about that. Guess what is hanging around here? Take these areas. You also got a bit of a peasant revolt right now at Castile. Maybe you'll be able to deal with that in the future. I don't know. Okay. What's your penalty? 50% income. Ah, you know what? We actually have a lot of cash. Oh, actually, no. 50% really hurt us. It's actually really bad. Okay, let's go man's home. Give me fort level, and then we're going to go for a 10% tax increase. I don't even know where the Castilian army is actually going. Where are you guys going? Because this might actually win us the war right here. It does. Thank you for giving me Castile, you nerds. And who actually owns the Duchy of Castile? Whoever this little kid is. Well, not anymore. I'm going to give the Duchy of Castile to... There's like a family intrigue. Queen of you. Son and player heir. Yeah, let's give him to my other son. You can now be the Emirate of Castile. Congratulations to you, my boy. So what title is this? You can keep it. And form another university. And we can found a holy order. They, of course, will be in... I don't know what city. City I can at least defend. Yeah, let's go that one. Found the Holy Order. That at least maybe gives a little bit of protection from potential Crusaders in the future. I don't know. I'll take the cash. My wife can educate our two boys here. The dangerous faction against us. The peasant rabble. I'm not too scared about the peasants, to be honest. I fought many other people. The peasants, they do not worry me. Maybe they should. Honestly, they don't. They don't at all. How close are we now? We're at 41. We're getting closer. We only need 22 more provinces. And I do think 22,000 men though in Badajos is quite substantial. But Britannia currently losing a liberty war against everyone apparently. Apparently Onadale is just in the Isle of Man now. I don't know what's going on there. But I mean, if we want to take over the Britannia, does your In a holy war for a kingdom. I mean, 4 isn't that great. Yeah, we're going to do a holy war for Granada. They basically have no one they can actually call upon in this holy war, so declare the war. Immediately raise up our units. Let's just move our way into British territory in the south. And here are the peasants. We can probably split this army in half without really any actual problems. The friggin' peasants, man. Who do they think they are? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Please march your way down to here. I mean, the British, like, how are they going to fight us? They can't fight us. Going to get us another 4 provinces. Then you up towards the north. Badajoz is definitely, I think, the biggest obstacle we have right now. It would be nice to, like, somehow usurp the kingdom of Castile, but we can't do it while they have any de jure territory in the country. Or in the kingdom, I should say. The Basque Catholic populace. No, we will die then. Oh, more peasants? Hey, you think I'm scared of a few peasants? You know how many peasants I've killed in my day? %, against you. I think these are the Badajoz ones. Needs to be stronger. A strong horse for a strong boy. I think that's the last of the peasant rabble. Peasants are gathering into a pretty large army, 20,000 men strong. But I mean, at the same time, they are peasants, right? I'm still gonna run away for a second, though. We can regroup our territory. We can get this guy to come back up north. You know, my son, educate everyone else. I will assign you, because you already love me. The more friends I have, the more powerful I will be. I'm hoping. This army's also starving, but they're going to be done their siege in a moment. They'll be done their siege in a moment. There we go. Now you troops can move back up north. Get some supplies along the way, and we're going to crush these goddamn peasants. Thinking that they could possibly stand up against us. Like, it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous notion. No, let's go into the Masons workshop here. Fight the peasants, then we can bring these guys back down south. The peasants didn't even help out the other peasants. Like, what's that about? No wonder they're losing. Here, and then you are going to make your way down towards the south like that. 20,000 men. Again, what are you going to do, Britain? You're fighting against me. You're fighting for some reason against... No, I'm Valencia. Fighting against me. You're also fighting against Brittany. I guess I actually... You know what? I'm going to make this my primary title just so it's going to be Eyesore. Eyesore? What I mean. There we go. Now that is a kingdom, a color of a kingdom. We're now the king of Porto. I didn't want both these guys in one province, by the way. I wanted them in 2 separate ones. Thank you. Actually, come over here and reinforce. Try not to starve for a moment. An eyesore. That's the word I'm thinking of. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful country full of beautiful people. And you are fighting against Aquitaine. you fighting? Why is there wars going on in my own country? Oh, because you're fighting against this guy. Somehow you've lost. I don't know how you did that. As soon as we're done this war, we probably want to kill you. Probably kill Lisbon as well. Those are going to be 2 free territories you can basically get without, I think, too much actual risk. And we also got Rift down here. Okay, now the British army's showing up. Byzantine border guard. Oh, what the hell has happened to the Byzantine Empire? Serbia has... Oh my god. Also, the constant purple nations. Purple's a cool color. What's your problem? Win both of these fights against you. Back for a moment. Pontus is real now? Hell yeah. Man, hooks. Give me more taxes. Hey, yeah, there's Pontus. Love to see Pontus. We also got you over here. Well, I don't... The poor Byzantines, man. Getting an absolute shit kicked in. Let's fight these British troops and move our way over to you. Britannia's having a bad day. Over this area. You capture this area. Good. Capture the other 2 areas in this duchy. Be golden. Got a new name. The Grand Clan. That's a sweet-ass name. I wish I was the Grand Clan. I'm just boring old Sultan. Okay, the Danes have now arrived. 5,000 men. Okay, so they're not actually that scary. You're about to fall. You take over some of my territory. It's not the end of the world. It's a little annoying, sure, but it's not that bad. Way back up. Capture our territory here. I shouldn't even own this city, but apparently I do. By the way, do any of my kids need to get married? Tachi, you are... Prime area is you. Once you fall, move you back down south. I shouldn't have... Oh no, because it's leased to the... okay, it's leased to the Holy Order. I guess I could have called in the Holy Order, huh? I really thought about that. At 66%. I don't think we're getting ticking war score quite yet. You should after you fall. Hey, do I not have anybody? Family? Okay, family members get married. Matrilineal, strongest alliance power. Marry you. Matrilineal, strongest alliance power. Marry you. Why are you gray? Just focus on fearing off the oldest children? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, more alliances going. Got 13,000 men. Now they're actually splitting our army up, so they're just going to get completely steamrolled. Never even stood a chance. Poor Britain, man. Remember like 2 campaigns ago when we were playing as Britain, we fought to give our daughter control of Andalusia? Those were the days. Now it's in my hands. Once again, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So you are... Yeah, this is your duchy here. Apparently I can't usurp it. Is it because you're at war? Yes. I'm just going to have to grant all this to someone else. Yeah, this son. Here you go. You can have all this territory, and then I'll give you the duchy when I can. A little perks. Let's go for +1 fort defense. Seems good enough to me. My son in charge here, because he's probably less likely to murder me. And then it's time for us to educate more children. Because I now have 12 children now. How many kids can one person possibly have? And you know what we can probably do? You can probably increase high crown authority again. Just because enough of our vassals, I think, like us enough that I'm not worried about us being steamrolled or anything of that nature. And there is always Badahos. Could a holy war for a kingdom. But then other Catholic rulers might join the war. How many other Catholic rulers are around here? Honestly, not that much. There's some Catholics here, but then there's like the Coptic belt in southern France, kind of separating us off from the rest of the Catholic world. I mean, that's nice. Also, Sicily is looking pretty good. The Byzantine Empire is basically just Bulgaria. This is awful. This is some of the worst looking borders I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Is there anywhere worse than that? I guess kind of here. I think this might be the worst. it's so bad. Again, how do you have 1, 2, 3, 4 duchies that I actually can't control yet? If you were... No, even if you were my rightful liege, you wouldn't say yes to this. It's unfortunate. We could get, I think, an extra... a few points here, but... it would be difficult. Now, you're just a king of Badahos. If I was to usurp Badahos, all these areas would go independent. That's one thing that we could do. We're now at... we're now at... to do 45. We need less than 20. Yeah. Oh, Bohemia and Hungary, they've actually separated now. Anything else going on in the world? Nothing, like, super crazy. I mean, I think, like, looking at this, right? You're still at war. You're at war with the West Riding, because West Riding wants Britannia again. I guess we can just... yeah, what we should do is actually fight these little guys. Actually, this little guy just was absorbed into Britain. Probably not useful. But Lisbon, though. I should be able to take his province. Right, is there any more of these I should deploy? Probably one up in the north. Led by a decent commander, we've won that battle. He's already got captured immediately. There we go. Well, that worked out pretty well. We'll grant you to my... I'm assuming you're unlanded. Yes. So you're now in charge of Lisbon. Congratulations to you. The Purple Tide is absolutely the best tide. What about Aquitaine? 17,000. France had 21,000. They are pretty powerful. What about you? You're allied to somebody here, 1,700. I could just conquer your lands. What are you going to do about it? Probably nothing. Yo, no, you have 5,000 men. Oh, no. Also, the peasants are revolting. We gotta have an army around here somewhere. Raise the local green garrison, march them on the peasants, march them on these peasants, and that should be that essentially dealt with. We're now a religious icon. We're now a living legend. I will just say I'm too good at this game. Ally with you. All that time before where I was like, oh no, we were doing terribly. Ignore all of that. We're actually kicking ass. little worried about you. Can I revoke your titles? I can revoke your titles. Just so it's not going to get lost when we, there we go, lovely.